This calculator might just change your life, or at least make it a lot easier. But first, I need to show you how to use it. This is Indy from Studio 85, and I'm so excited to share this with you because I know for me personally, when I was a makeup artist, creating the wedding morning schedule was such a tedious task, counting backwards and counting on your fingers. So I decided to make this calculator, not because I will use it anymore, but I know how many people it will help. It is a little bit finicky though with the information that it requires. It does work really well, but the information you put in can make or break it, which is why I've created this training video and why it's really important to watch it. Once you know how to use it though, it is going to make your life so much easier, going to make things more efficient, and that is everything we are all about here at Studio 85, is helping you work smarter, not harder. So first up, you will see that there are 3 sheets here for you. So this just caters depending on what you offer. So whether you offer hair and makeup, hair or makeup only, you can simply just delete the other pages if you don't need them by right-clicking and clicking delete on the ones that you don't need. I do want to preface as well that this is currently not team capable. It is just for solo stylists or artists. I'm going to be real with you. I exaggerated about my Excel skills before I worked in my own business when I used to work in corporate. So we're not at the team stage yet. It might come at a later date, but currently this is just for solo artists or stylists. How this works across all 3 sheets is very similar. The first thing that you need to do when you set up this calculator is put in your service time. This needs to be in minutes. This is very important. Please don't try to put hours. It will not work. If, for example, it takes you an hour and a half, put 90 minutes, 2 hours, 120, you get the gist. The first thing you need to do is go through this entire list and put in your service time for each service. If there is a service on this list that you do not offer, please do not delete it as it will ruin the formula. Simply just leave it blank or put it as 0. That is the important thing to know. So keep this as is. When you set it up, go through and put your service time in minutes. And finally, to note with this section, please don't change the wording on here because again, this is what is linking to make the formula work. The great thing about this is once it is set up, you do not need to change it again unless of course your service timing changes. I have also put some highlighted boxes in red. These are the sections that you will need to edit just to give you some quick reference on what needs to be done. Once this has been done, you can actually choose to unhighlight it by just putting them all back in black so you know you don't need to edit it again. Moving on to what you need to do to create every schedule. The first thing that you need to do is put in your requested finish time. So this is the time your bride will give you. It could be the time the photographer's arriving. You know the time, you simply put it in here. What's important is that it needs to be in AM or PM. So just simply put the time, AM or PM, and it will format it properly for you. Again, this works exactly the same across all sheets. The next thing you need to do is put the quantity of service numbers within the table. So for example, you might be doing 1 bride's makeup, 2 bridesmaids, you might not do a mother's makeup. If you are not doing any of these services, you can just leave them blank and put in the numbers that you need to. I would assume the touch-up time, setup, and pack down will always be applicable on every job, so you can actually just leave these here as 1 if you wish, and then you just change the above numbers. Again, this works the same. It's very self-explanatory on all sheets. From here, the system will already give you your calculated start time. So if you only provide a start and finish time to your clients, this is it. This is all you need to do. It is that quick, that easy. Simply put in the requested finish time and the quantity of services, and it will give you the start time. If you do want to provide a full schedule breakdown, then keep watching. So now you need to tell the calculator who you are going to do in what order. Now, the reason that this is a manual step is because every stylist and artist does have a preference in their order. So I have kept this a manual step, but what I'm about to tell you is very, very important. So please make sure you are doing this correctly. The order that you put here needs to be the exact same wording as it is in your service time. So this applies for each sheet. You need to make sure the wording is exactly the same in the service time. You can actually just copy and paste it. Let me explain what I mean. So here's your order of people, right? You're going to start obviously with setup. You can just copy the word setup. Then you might move on to bridesmaid makeup. You've got 2 bridesmaid hair, so you can copy from the service timeline over there. Then you might move on to the bride. You can simply just copy and paste it over here. Then you might do mother. Then you're going to do the touch-ups and the pack down. After the pack down, after your final service, you can put finish if you wish, but this is where it is so exciting because you will see here the finish time matches the requested finish time. Your start time is the start time, and it tells you exactly what time you need to start each service. So it works really, really well, but it's super important that you make sure you are using the same wording that is here in this schedule breakdown, otherwise it will not work. The wording is slightly different for the hairstylist or makeup artist page, but the logic is the same. You can simply just copy and paste from this service time to get your schedule. It's not working right now, obviously, because I haven't put the requested finish time or the service quantity, but that is how it works. It is really quick, really easy once you get the hang of it. It's just those key few things to remember when you're setting it up. Add your service time in minutes. Every single schedule, you'll need to add the requested finish time and the quantity to get your start time. And if you want a schedule breakdown, you just need to copy the wording from over here in this service time box and add the order of people you want to do it. I really, really hope that you enjoy this calculator. I know how helpful it will be for a lot of people. And if you do love it, it would mean the world to me if you took a photo of using it and tagged us on Instagram, studio85_. I would really appreciate that because again, we don't create these to help ourselves. We really do create them to help others and to make your life easier. So if you want to share the love, we would love to see it.